Okay, this is multiplying polynomials. So multiplying polynomials worksheet numbers 18 and 20 we're going to be looking at in this video. And so let's go ahead and dive right in. So basically when you have a polynomial multiplied by a monomial, remember if it just has one term, that's called a monomial. So if I have a polynomial multiplied by a monomial, I'm just going to distribute that monomial to each term in my polynomial. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 7y by 5x squared. So I can go straight multiply the numbers. So I do 7 times 5, which is 35. And then for the variables, remember I can only combine variables that have the same base when I'm multiplying. So these, there's no y's over here and there's no x's over here. So there's nothing I can really combine. So I'm just going to have x squared y. So if I had something with the same base, which we'll see in the next one, then I would add the exponents. But if I don't have anything, then I just write them that they're being multiplied together. I can't combine them any further than this. So let's do the next one. I'm doing 7y times negative xy. So I have negative. There's no number, so it's just 1 times 7. So it's just going to be 7 in front. And then there's no x over here, so this x is going to stay the same. And now I have y times y. So remember that there's an invisible exponent of 1. So when I have y times y, that's going to be y squared. I'm adding the exponents, right? So that's y squared. And then we continue. So we do 7y times negative 5y squared. So I'm going to do 7 times negative 5 is negative 35. And then I'm going to do y times y squared. Again, I'm going to add the exponents. There's an invisible 1 here, so I have 1 plus 2. So that's y to the third power. So this is my final answer. That's all I'm doing. I'm just distributing, making sure that I multiply all the right pieces. And that's all we're doing on these. So let's do another example. Let's do number 20 over here. So I'm going to erase this. So if you need to pause the video and finish writing, go ahead and do that. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to do 5xy times x squared. So I don't have a number in front of the x squared, so it's just going to be 5. I have an exponent of 1 here, so I have x times x squared is going to be x to the third, right? 1 plus 2. So I have x to the third. And then there's a y here, but there's no y over here, so it's just y. Okay, and then I'm going to do 5xy times 7xy. So 5 times 7 is again 35. X times x is x squared. And y times y is y squared. So this time I had both in both, so I had to combine both the x's and the y's. And then in the last one, I have 7y squared. So again, I have 35, right? 5 times 7. X, this is the only x, so it just stays as x. And then I have y times y squared. So I have 2 plus 1 is 3. So I have y to the third. And that is my final answer here for number 20. Hope that helps, and I will see you in the next video.